Yo people, what's going on? It's the boy AMG Dens here to do some iRacing today on the weekend. Trying to build up a bit of speed around Oulton Park and just generally build up our racing confidence as well after last week. But yeah, I hope everyone's keeping well, hope everyone's going to enjoy this stream, and yeah, we'll just have some fun, see if we can gain some iRating. It's going to be quite difficult though, now that we're rated a bit more highly. But we'll see what we can do. We've got 171 drivers signed up, so you already know it's going to be quite competitive. But, you know, those are the races that you have to try and do to improve your skill and try and get better and better each week. So can't run away from competition, can we? So I'm gonna look forward to it. But other than that, got about a minute or two. In the meantime, we can show off this new KFC livery that we made yesterday. Been really inspired to drive the BMW lately, so it's always nice to see that it's competitive too. So easy to get off track here at Oulton Park as well, so everything has to be like tidy, everything has to be spot on. Once you get the hang of this track, it's really fun. Lots of undulations and kind of high-speed corners, chicanes, line turns. It's definitely a thrilling one, especially if you're faster than another car and you're hunting it down, but then there's hardly anywhere to overtake around here, so you do have to kind of bear that in mind as well. Yeah, M4 isn't too bad around here too. I thought it would be one of the slow cars, but so far it's relatively decent. The only other thing to watch out for is turn 1, because people are super uber aggressive. Hey, we can go into our official server now. Let's join the race. Bet you were gonna get put with some aliens at this time of day. You just gotta look into it, try and have some fun, have clean race. Sometimes it's not even about being super quick, sometimes it's just about being consistent and avoiding all the drama. But yeah, these guys, they don't really give much quarter, so you gotta try and be on the pace from the beginning, or else you really get you know, attacked. Especially with it being like a 20-minute format as well. So I think we're going to do about 3 of these races today, and then I'm going to head off and watch Daytona 24 hours. I'm looking forward to that. Who knows, I might be streaming a little surprise a bit later on, so stay tuned for that, wherever that's going to be. But yeah, we're okay, not bad split. Got a few other cars around us. No one I really recognize though, so guess we'll just have to take it step by step. Let's do an outlap. Why not? Jones quality. I like the way this car's driving. Really smooth, easy to drive, predictable. Alright, let's get it.
Flag. sophomore.
Extra 10 fair, but I think we lost a bit of time in turn 1. Slightly just wide of the apex there, and yeah, lost a bit of time. But all in all, not bad. Not bad at all. Yo, man like Blizz! What's going on, broski? Thank you so much for joining us, man. I'm doing well, bro. How's everything with you? How you doing? How's your week been? And have you been doing any nice or interesting combinations in iRacing? Let us know, bro. But yeah, I'm all good, man. Just been chilling out. It's been a bit more of a hectic week at work. So yeah, been just kind of a bit distant from the sim racing this week. But other than that, I'm all good, man. Just trying to stay positive, doing what you can do. That's the most important thing. Well, how about yourself, man? Anything interesting? Let us know. Are you watching the Daytona 24 hours later today as well? First kind of big. I know we had the Dubai 24 hours last week, but yeah, first kind of big multi-class special event of the year. So I'm quite looking forward to that as well. But I promised I'd do 3 races today. So this is the first of them. But we've got to try and get ourselves up a bit down the grid, or else we're going to lose a lot of iRating. We'd even lose our 4K iRating, which would be kind of funny. But yeah, I mean, it's dynamic. You'll go up and down. And yeah, bro, it was so-and-so, bro. I don't think that we were that quick, but because we, for the most part, stayed out of trouble, we got up to the top 3 with about maybe 7 hours to go, and then I crashed the car. So, yeah, man, one of those things that happened. I was really gutted for the guys because they done so well. But yeah, even though I crashed the car and we pulled out the race with 7 hours to go, we still finished P7 because of all the other cars that DNF'd before us. So we all gained like a bit of safety rating, or I say a bit. All of us are like 499 now on our A license. And yeah, some of the boys as well, they've got some additional I rating as well from that. So at least it wasn't a complete loss, man. But how about you? Did you do the 24 hours? Be interesting to know how it went for a lot of people. I don't know too many people that had a good run. I think most people kind of got crashed out or had technical issues, or you know, everything underneath the sun. So yeah, it was a bit kind of a mixed bag for everyone, I could imagine. But yeah, man, that's how it goes sometimes. I'm gonna see as well. Like, I've only been focusing on Oulton Park, but interesting to know what other combos there are this week. So we got F3 at Suzuka, meh. Oulton Park, we're doing 296 at Imola, meh. Super Formula Lights at Canadian. Man, the combinations this week are dead. Bro, why didn't you say something, man? You could have joined us. If you didn't have a team, bro, you would have been more than invited to join us, bro. But next time, bro, just let us know. You know, if you're free to do a special event, or you don't have a team to do it with, just let me know, man, and I'd be more than happy for you to join us. What iRating are you at the moment on your sports car license? And Yeah, like, where are you based as well? Because I don't think I've ever asked you this. Yeah, man, like, Junior. What's going on, broski? Bro, we there, man. We're just trying to enjoy the weekend, do some sim racing as well. My pace is not looking so strong around here, so I think it's just going to be a drive and survive, like the Netflix series. But yeah, man, other than that, we're all Gucci, man. How you doing, bro? Hope you're doing well. Bro, you can still improve, man. Like, that's not a complete deal breaker for us, bro. We just want somebody that would fit kind of like the team in terms of personality, and yeah, you know, it's consistent. It's not necessarily always about pace. Because bear in mind as well, with the iRating system, it puts you into a group. Should put you in a group, I should say, based on your ability. So yeah, man, don't worry about that, man. 2K is still good, and there's still lots of room to grow as well, man. So that's always positive. You have to start from somewhere. I remember I was in the 2K era for like a long period of time.
Get ready to go here, bud.
And then I grinded it out a weekend and then got 3K. And then it felt like I was 3K for ages. And then recently you saw me do the road to 4K challenge. So yeah, man, we all got to start from somewhere. Hey, he's chilling, man. I hear it, bro. I hear it, bro. It's a nice weekend to just relax, chill out. I think we've got the Barcelona test next week for Formula 1 cars too, so that's going to be good. Yeah, man, I'm just glad to hear everyone's doing nice, everyone's chilling out, everyone's enjoying themselves, no stress. It's a no stress zone. Everybody's revving their engines to burn the extra fuel. Thank you so much, Junior, man. We're going to lead it, bro. We're going to need it, bro. 15th out of 20 is not convincing, but 20-minute race, anything can happen. Let's see what we can do. Let's pray that we don't get taken out, because that's kind of one of the other things that happen in these races.
Please, finger five, please.
Yeah, I got Daytona this weekend. I was just saying that as well on the stream, bro. So it's nice to have some real life sports car racing back as well. Of course, last week there was the Dubai 24 hours, but it's IMSA. Right, guys, let's lock in. Kind of got caught sleeping there, can't lie.
In and out. Left side on.
Jesus Christ, that was a dive bomb and a half. Holy hell.
Still there. You're clear.
What is up with these guys, man? Why are they so aggressive? Holy shit.
Get back to the rhythm.
What damage?
Now we haven't hit nothing, just keep rolling, man.
Wow, that's a miracle. Okay.
Everything looks perfectly fine. Keep your eyes open, Eddie, bud.
That was a dive bomb and a half, you know, but he made it. Just. If we didn't move out of the way, it was going to be a big crash. Right, let's settle in. Nope, Aston Martin in the wall. Yeah, bro, like, I was hanging on for dear life there, Junior. My God, these guys. Oh, that's a Mustang that's dead as well. Right, we've got a Swedish guy in front of us, Emil Lindberg. I've got a Swedish girlfriend, so I'm gonna try and make him my target for the rest of this race. I've always said anytime there's a Swede, we have to try and beat them so I can impress my girlfriend. So, see if we can get Emil Lindberg. Looks like he's getting held up by
Martin, little bit.
Aston. You know it, Bliss. Let's see what we can do.
Keep your eyes open.
Oh,
In front of
crash.
you. In front of you. Going up in front of you
I think
there.
that's the Aston Martin that dive bombed us as well, so that's karma. If it is, karma. Need to not follow Emil with that line though. That's off track. Let's compose ourselves.
Get us the fastest car on the racetrack. 31.2.
Okay, spotted a weakness there. He's very, very sketchy out of the final turn, so that's an advantage for us.
Hey, baby, I need a couple more laps like that last one.
Break a bit earlier there too. Problem with that Ferrari is going to be quick everywhere where it actually matters, and it's going to be slow in the places where I can't get him. But we're going to push. About even with Emil, so we're gonna have to wait for him to make a mistake, I think.
Great lap.
Try and brake a bit earlier here. Okay, I got it. Got to brake slightly earlier and then it allows you to get on the gas earlier. Kind of slow in, fast out.
Good lap there.
Need to take it easy with them off tracks as well. Every time I go through that chicane, I'm scared. Gotta get so close to those tire barriers. If you clip them, you're finished. Remember to brake early. Decent exit.
P1. Get the fastest car on the track. 31.168. Really good lap right there. Really good. I don't know what you did, but keep doing that.
Much better exit through there.
Driver off straight, my man. Don't buzz them tires off.
Kind of in a train now. Beg somebody go for a move, man. You all are just staying behind each other.
P1. Here's the fastest car on the track. 31.05. trying, miss. Trying. That Ferrari is just very strong in certain places. I can't really get any closer, it seems, unless it gets held up more. But we're gonna keep pushing. Everybody's just kind of stuck up behind each other. Oh, good save from the Aston there. Freebie. It's Ferrari's not going to have such a slipstream either, so let's see if he's more vulnerable. I doubt it. Bring the madness, F1 Blag knows it. Blaggy missed the craziest dive bomb from another driver earlier. Bro, he absolutely missed it. It was crazy. Didn't really see that one coming, but yeah, we've survived the divers. And now we're just catching onto the back of this GT3 train here. Hoping for some last minute handouts. If someone makes a mistake. Side by side with two cars ahead. Shout out to the guy in the Corvette though, it's not a really popular car to use, but he's doing well to hold up those pack of cars ahead. Yeah, it's crazy. Like, I'll show it on the replay after this race as well, because I need to even watch how we're still in the race after that happened. I hope you're keeping well, Black man. How's your weekend treating you so far? Bit of a drift out that corner. That guy behind us is quicker than us though, to be fair. Oh, Ferrari's looking vulnerable here. Ideally I want the inside. He's going to drive in the middle of the circuit. Cut off the racing line. Fair play. It's hard to really overtake someone here unless you punt them. Trash control saving my life there.
On your left.
Ah, boss. Fair play to Henrique on the back out.
Your quarter clear.
Don't want to end up with more incident points. Just want to get through this one. And who knows, with those 3 up ahead, could be a madness. Two laps as well, so hopefully Hendrick can do something. Surely one of these boys got a crack under the pressure. Yeah, bro, we're catching the Ferrari nicely, but then Henrique was catching us, so... man. The eat gets eaten, I suppose. Or the hunt get hunted. A better expression. 2 more laps to go. Let's see how the drama unfolds. Just here with our popcorn now. Yeah, Black. We've added a lot more detail, to be fair. Yo, Malik, what's going on, broski? So much for joining us, my guy. Avoid that curb on the right-hand side there. No Russians in this one, I'm afraid, Malik. Just straight torpedoes instead. Sent from Russia. I'll show you the beginning of the race, bro. It was crazy. We had to take avoiding action twice. Come on, Henleek. Go and get your boy. He's going for it on the Ferrari, I think. I think he's going to send it.
White flag.
Alright, final lap. I think might have cooked the front tyres in this BM as well. It's understeering quite badly. Looks like
You guys.
it's not going to be any drama. Looks like it's going to finish as it is. Tough first race. Oh, Aston Martin trying around the outside. Fair play. Slots in behind. And the Ferrari keeps the position. Lovely stuff. Right. Let's have a look at the start of the race, because that was diabolical from practically about everyone. So let's see. Laps. Race. So this was the start. Let's just play it from our perspective, and then we'll do another angle. So where's cockpit? There we are. This was the start. Out of nowhere. Out of nowhere, my guy just sent that from thing. It doesn't look so bad on the replay, but let's have a look in chase cam. Look at this. Look at this terrorism. Does it? Yeah, nope, don't care. Good thing we pulled out of the way there. You can just see our BM. We would have been entitled to take our racing line, but we would have got completely wiped out by this guy. But then I think Karma caught up to him anyways, because he finished 19th. So let's see what happened to my guy that was in a hurry on this one. Seems like the Aston's a really popular car around here as well, so I might have to bear that in mind. Oh, he got cornered. He got cornered. Oh, no, nope. Not even. He just skill issue. Why are you out here on the grass? Skill issue. Oh, mate, yeah, no, that's his race done. So, yeah, that was about it, to be fair. Crazy. Black says, don't think I'm emotionally ready for this season. Did you see Lewis break down in the first test? Yeah, I've seen conflicting articles about that, Black, because the footage just shows him kind of stopping on the track, but then some Italian uncreditable source said that apparently it was all planned. They wanted to do kind of like a limited mileage run, so rather than, I guess, him pulling into the pits and leaving a kilometer or two on the table, they strategically decided to let him just run until they hit that kind of physical limit of whatever the thing was. But yeah, I don't know, to be honest. With Ferrari, yeah, I just the stocks right now are not really too high. So yeah, like that's as good as. Oh, did he lose it again? He lost it again. This guy, see, he clearly just doesn't learn from his lessons. Hey, yo, his Aston Martin is not his car, you know. He broke super early there as well. Like, maybe it's damage. Or maybe, again, coming down that kind of undulation, it just upsets the car. But yeah. Stay out of the Aston Martin, Marsiege, my guy. That's not your car, my guy. But we'll see. I'm not really getting too excited. I think from all the rumors that we've heard so far about Mercedes having this compression thing with the engine and all the technical bits and bobs, maybe they would be strong if history was to repeat itself as well, like it did in 2014. Perhaps they have a really strong run, but yeah, hard to say, man. Hard to say, especially when you got teams like Williams that basically haven't even turned up. Hey, yo, these guys cost us our 4K iRacing license, you know, these mugs. Cool. What's the fastest car around here? Mustang. That was a guy in a BMW, so partially it is skill issue. And his lap was 5 temps quicker than us. We did a 32-1, but then we were in traffic. So, meh, who knows? But, yeah. Let's jump in a Mustang, man. That seems to be the flavor of the week. Let's jump in there. We're gonna do 2 more. So, oh wait. Are we in a BMW? Nah. Yeah, let's give the BMW a bit of a hiatus. Let's jump in the Mustang instead. And yeah, cool. Now we can register. I'll be annoyed if Mercedes engine has unfair, but yeah, yes, you would, Black, especially I guess now that our boy's gone over to the other side of the pond, which was always the kind of thing as well, like looking back on Lewis moving from Mercedes to Ferrari. But I still think he did the right thing for himself ultimately to try a new challenge. And yeah, if the Italians were more competent, then yeah, we'd probably have a better chance. But that's a big if. If spelled backwards is F1. I'm joking. Junior says, I'm hoping to be pleasantly surprised in Australia and Lewis fighting for a podium. That, I think, is something I could buy into as well, man. If Lewis has a chance to fight for podiums, I'll take it, fam. But I don't want to see my guy not qualifying outside of Q1 and the rest of the stuff, bro. That might be a too heavy burden for my heart still. You driving the Mustang? Yo, Malik, it's a fast car around here, my G. Word to Tracy Chapman, fast car. You know, it's the top 3 all in Mustang. So, you know, I don't want to be that kid that just does what all the other kids are doing. But yeah, when you're in this kind of like high level of competition, everybody's looking for every single competitive advantage they can get. And if that's the Mustang being the fastest car, so be it, fam. But I also do think some of it is a bit skill issue related too, because we qualified outside the top 10. And then, yeah, we just never had the pace or composure to challenge those guys. So, you know, fair play. Like, can't really be too mad. Alright, let's do some sight laps of this Mustang then, because all of these cars in iRacing drive slightly different to each other. Of course, the Mustang as well, I believe. Naturally aspirated V8. So the power comes in more directly, and I think it's got slightly higher traction control as well. Of course, every car has slightly different traction control settings anyways. You know what, the C8, Malik, it's reasonable, but it's quite understeery. For a mid-engine car, it's very understeery, and then the way these guys in iRacing do it as well, for special events, it never gets a competitive balance of performance. So, yeah, man, you see more people driving the Mustang than the Corvette. But it's a decent car though. If somebody knows what they're doing with that, it will definitely be a quick car, for no doubt. Ready with this Mustang. We're on cold tires, in cold conditions, and the car already feels a lot more pointy. The other advantage is because this car is so big and wide, around this really tiny circuit like this, it's impossible to overtake unless you make a mistake or get dive bombed, one of the two. See a lot of stuff on iRacing. So what we really want to aim for is like a 32, 31. Get one of those two. We're cooking. This car as well sounds better than the BM. You never like Mustangs in real life. God damn, Malik, man. Jeez. Ice might come to your house, you know, can't lie. That's a bit of a cardinal sin. Imagine being American and not liking a Mustang, bro. It's a bit controversial, bro, can't lie. I think I hear Donald Trump coming there now with his tanks. This being one of them. I love this car though, balances. Could even take my hand off the wheel and still make the corner there. Bit floaty in the high speed corners. Really good brakes. Hugging the apex. Great traction control as well. You can smash the gas out of that corner and it's just like, okay, cool. Alright, boss. That's too late. I think we're braking too late for that corner. Nah, not Michael Jordan fan either. Yo. Malik, I can't lie, fam. I think immigration are looking for you, my guy. I think you might need to take your plane and look for a secret location to fly to, my guy. Here, Donald Trump calling ICE right now, fam. That's mad. Man doesn't even like Michael Jordan, you know. Michael Jordan said, fuck them kids. And Malik said, fuck Michael Jordan, fam. It's crazy. Not that I'm too versed in basketball, but who are your favorite ballers? I bet Malik's gonna say some crazy shit like Dennis Rodman. It's gonna be a 32. Ah, the traction is wicked. Wow. Could just punish this car.
Fastest car on the track.
Gear ratio, interesting too. The gears are quite long, which kind of works around here, to be fair. Get right on the traction. Why can't we ever do this in the actual officials? Oh, man, did that chicane. Yo, big buffer, you know. This Mustang's different sauce. Hey, we're gonna do a 31, you know. That's actually mad. Oh my god, the downforce. Hey, this thing is OP. This thing's OP.
Fastest car on the
Yeah.
track right there. Good job.
Practice? Nah, man. I don't need practice. This car is OP. 31.6 on my third lap. That is mental. For my wrist is paining because the force feedback in the car is a bit heavy. Steering's quite heavy, but I like it. You really feel the weight of the car in the corners, and you know when you're about to understeer with this car. Alright, let me see what blasphemy Malik's been putting in the chat. Junior says, shit, I would boycott the US if I could too, bro. I hear it, fam. It's not sounding like a happy camp over there, bro, but where it is in the world, to be honest. And Malik says, I'm the US and I'm boycotting it. Jeez, I'm a bad boys guy. Jeez, man, say Rough Riders. Hopefully that doesn't mean you have any affiliation to Mr. Diddler there, though, Malik. And F1 Black saying, please adhere to at least some Americans. I agree, Black man. This guy, he's doing the Pentecostal thing, fam. He's doing the half and half, bruv. Malik said, Detroit Pistons, pre-bull era. Rodman was on that team. And Black says, I refuse. Man, I hate this uncle. So why are you still there, my guy, fam? You can get a nice little Cuban baddie. Or, you know, go over to, you know, the Dominican and that. Get a nice little Dominican thing. Come on, uncle, man. And Malik says, we're going to add 244 acres to our property, then declare our independence. This guy is so stupid, bro. From the lakes of Minnesota, Minnetonka, to the hills of Tennessee. Oh my gosh. The remixes are remixing, fam. I like them. Gosh damn. My wrists are paining me though, fam. God, this car is heavy. I guess it's also because, to be fair, like, I'm still using the force feedback settings from the BMW, but this feels nice, bruv. I can just drive the car, like, it was nice. Junior said, let's go next. What do you guys think, man? I'm not too versed on basketball, but I've always been tempted to play a bit of NBA or 2K on here, man. I experimented with it 1 year during the lockdown, and I enjoyed it, man. It was like really one of those fun games to play.
But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know if you guys would want to watch that or not. Let me know in the chat. And Malik says, no, these folks are tripping here. DR and Cubans are the worst here. What? What's going on there, Uncle, man? Tell me more, man. I'm intrigued. Why are they the worst? Or what they doing that makes them worse than the others? I'd be very intrigued. I'm gonna watch back the lap and to see how I can recreate this lap in the next server, because that was perfect. So we broke. So there's like this thing here. We subconsciously kind of break in either at this bit where the line bends or next to this blue ice thing. When do we break? Okay, so it's just after the ice blue board, but you probably can't see that in the car. Nah, you can't even see that in the car. Okay, let's go back a frame or two. Yes. Okay, so really, you want to brake before this kind of line here or along here, from what I gather. God damn, the tire pressure still wasn't even up, you know, we set that lap. That's crazy. 2 seconds, a lot faster than everyone else as well. This car is OP, man. They need to do something about the Mustang, I can't lie. Even the way the suspension set up as well, you can actually ride this curb as well. What does that look like from the outside of the car? Oh shit, it's not even that aggressive. Okay, you can kind of kiss the curb. This Mustang's cooking. And again, it's just like, it doesn't have that understeer the BMW has either. You just hug this corner, and there's still kind of space for you to go out here, although it's not optimal. And then with this, just a bit of a lift. Yeah, bro, I can't lie, the Mustang's OP, and no one can tell me anything otherwise. Hey, let me read this chat as well. You lot are going off, boy. So, Junior says, he ain't wrong. They think there's something they ain't. Oh, okay, I see. It's the identity crisis thing. It's the mean or black. Fair play, man. Fair play. We kind of have that with the Asian community in the UK as well. And it's like, brother, I hear it. You're not as dark as me, but those guys over there don't see you as one of them also. So. Yeah, bro, I can hear where bro's coming from, fam. But bro, anyways, man, what you need to do is just find an older auntie, man. Maybe not one of the more postmodern things, fam. Like an older Cuban auntie with the thick backside, fam. Yo, I'm gonna get cancelled by my girlfriend. You know, the thick titties as well, fam. Ask her to just fix your plate, bro. Oh, Malik said, but still ain't going there. As I could now, yours food is... Bro, why are you gonna start in English for, fam? Bro, keep it on the Americans, bro. We're focusing on that side of the pond today, rude boy. But yeah, Junior, man, I hear that, bro. There's definitely a lot of ethnic minorities that, yeah, like, they think they're their exception to the rule, and yeah, that's not how it works, fam. It's the television, it's the big back televisions from back in the day, fam. It's black or white. That's how some people are looking at it, bro. It's like, I hear you, bro. I hear you. Oh gosh. Indians go to the UK and fake like they're bro. This guy Malik, bro. He's trying to get me cancelled, you know. Oh god. Well, I mean, to be fair, I can't get cancelled because you guys didn't cancel me, but still. It's crazy. This big bitch, you know, she just rides these curbs like a G. Rev. Light work. What do you guys think as well, the whole Morocco Senegal thing as well, for talking about kind of certain groups moving a bit mad? What do you guys think of the whole African nations final, fam, with the Moroccans moving a bit mad, kind of
doing the machismo thing, fam. You know. Can't lie. This Mustang's good. Not that we're gonna be able to recreate this lap when we jump over, but that is crazy. 2 more minutes, guys. I'm in the US. We're already cancelled. True though, Malik, fam. The man said, "Get to the back of the bus, you boy." Yeah, bro. It is a bit kind of mad still, bro. When you see some of the clips in the US, I'm like, my God, fam. You could just... Your whole thing could just end, fam. And it's just like, you didn't even do anything. It's just, yeah. It's a bit hostile over there, bro. I hear it. But boy, yeah, man. It's crazy. It's crazy, fam. It's crazy.
Espera, Adrián, que termino la vuelta y te digo.
Hey, Sergio's pumped, you know. That was on the radio.
Yeah, I agree.
you, you know Luke very well.
Me
nuts.
too.
Understand what you said, fam. Oh shit. Brother was just speaking his mother's tongue, fam, and everyone was like, yeah, I agree with that still. It's crazy. Right. Let's see what we can do in this race, boy. First race is a bit of an L, can't lie. But let's try and get back our chain. Try and get back our chain. Malik said, this AFCON stuff is a pure example of why there needs to be a legit league there. I'd love to see it, and all the African nations boycott the World Cup over the Senegal. Fair. What was the thing about that as well, fam? What sanctions did Senegal actually get, fam? Is it like a penalty thing? Is it that they get banned from the next couple of matches? How does that whole thing work, bro? Because I only loosely seen, obviously, the madness happening on the pitch with the towels and just them idiots behaving like idiots. And then sadly as well, like the widespread racism in places like in France as well, where, you know, Senegalese businesses are being targeted and all that nonsense as well, bro. It's horrible. But yeah, but what have UEFA said, fam? Because I know there was a little thing as well where Mane and the man them walked off the pitch, which I don't think we've seen in a minute, fam. Yeah. FIFA wanted Morocco to win. Bro, it's kind of mad though, because was the final actually held in Morocco too, fam? Excuse my ignorance, I'm just asking, because obviously, like I said, I didn't really follow the full thing this year. But yeah, fam, it was mad. Apparently the Senegalese football team, they didn't have security. Like, bro, like the bare minimum, they're in a foreign country, fam. Like, they didn't even give those guys security. Like, they tried to basically do everything they could do to mentally destabilize these guys, and they still held that loss. They still held their licks, fam. It's crazy, fam. It's crazy. I know some brothers are not religious, fam, but yeah, like there's just some things you just can't stop God from doing, fam, if it's meant to be, bruv. So still got the arse beat, bruv. Still have to hold their licks, which is crazy. Yeah, Black say Morocco tried to win via match fix, bro. We seen a lot of the dark arts happening, fam. Like, it's crazy to think, like, it's only gonna be 5 years ago since the whole Abu Dhabi 21 thing happened, and it's just certain people can still be in a job like nothing ever happened, bro. It's mad. It's mad, but yeah, bro. Malik said African team should all boycott playing in Morocco. Could you imagine? Oh, mate, that's deep. Imagine nobody just turning up, fam, on the day. It's crazy. It's crazy. Let's see. We need to watch out for that terrorist as well. What's his name? There was a guy in an Aston Martin, fam. We need to put like a little kind of red dot on his head, fam, to just be wary of him, fam, because he was a bit crazy. Yeah, but like, I saw that too, man. Tried to take Mendy's towel as well, and it's like one reserve goalkeeper against like 20 of them, bro. I've never seen anything like that, boy. I'm telling you. Like, you know, there's pettiness in sports, bro, and there's trying to destabilize your opponent, fam. Like, you really have to look in Formula One. What was Red Bull doing with Lando Norris's like grid line box, fam, when they had the piece of tape, and then the Red Bull mechanic was interfering with the tape that Lando uses as a reference for the parking, bro. But still, fam, like, yeah, them guys are moving mad. Completely chaotic, fam, and problematic, to say the least. It's crazy. Bro, like, they probably go to the city. Jeez. Look who we have amongst us. A Mustang on crime, though. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, you know, if, like, literally those two organizations generally had dinner parties together, fam. Because they're about the same level of corrupt when you think about it, to be fair. It's crazy. It's crazy, fam. They need to go and make Ibrahim Traore the coach. See what happens. Gosh. Africa isn't really one continent, in my opinion. Make North Africa play. Yeah, I've seen that thought as well. But like, I agree to some extent. Like, they identify it as being different, so why not let them just do their own thing? But then, like Malik says, North Africa still wants to be a colony. It's mad, bro. It's just mad. Right, qualifying time. Can we not ball it this time? Can I get a top 10, please? Please, can I get a young top 10? These conditions look fairly similar to what we had in practice, so I ain't got no excuse, fam. I'm just washed if I can't qualify this car in the top 10. But we'll see what we can do. Just shake out the wrists as well, fam. And we can qualify right now. Another quirk I've always liked about this car as well, the gear indicator in the middle is the Ford logo. It's just really small detail, not really that important, but always this funny quirk that they put the Ford logo right where the gear indicator is. But even on cold tires, this thing's got traction for days. Just careful there not to try and get an off track. It's these kind of tighter corners where you really feel that understeer. Late there as well on the brakes, but we'll get a good exit here. Cold tires, so this lap's not going to count. To reset my steering wheel there, the dashboard completely came off. Alright, pray for me guys, I need a banger here or else we're in trouble. So it's not this lap because we already went off the circuit in turn 1. It's gonna have to be the next lap.
One more.
Turn 1 was hella tame. Didn't give me the downshift there either. Wrong gear there as well. Should have gone down to second a bit quicker. Nice aggressive chicane. Not really a great lap, but steady. Yeah, that wasn't a great lap. That's gonna put us right in the midfield. We had maybe about 3 attempts there, I reckon.
Okay, check your flag, man.
Alright, top 8. Not bad, but could have been better. 3 attempts would have put us P6. So, definitely room for improvement. I think there's going to be 2, Malik, from what I understand. So there'll be the Barcelona test next week. Let's have a look. When's the Barcelona test? Where's the Barcelona test? So, tune into the highlights of F1 for the Barcelona Shakedown every night from Monday the 26th to... Okay, so I think literally this Monday it's going to start, which would make sense as to why Williams don't have their car ready in time, because it's quite quick. 13th! God damn, we're in trouble. Look how many Mustangs there are as well, man. That's crazy. But yeah, we need to do a bit of a better job this time. Can't lie. But yeah, I don't think they're going to be live streaming it though. I just think it'll be one of those ones where they'll just do like a highlight and overview at the end. And then I'm not quite sure if they're doing the second test as well, like Bahrain as well, because usually they do one and then they'll do like the other just to build up the hype. And then the Bahrain one is the one where they allow the media and people to kind of like watch the live sessions, which would be cool. You know, these cars, they're supposed to be a bit more sophisticated than the last ones with the active aero. I think Lewis driving the car yesterday around Maranello was one of the first proper examples we've seen of the active aero, with the front wing and the rear wing opening up as well, a bit like DRS. So I'm very intrigued to see how these cars are going to be, man. But at the same time, yeah, competitiveness wise, I have no idea. You got Cadillac starting from scratch. You got Audi basically taking over with their own power unit as well. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. It says Monday. Damn, well, it'll be freezing here. Great time to watch. Fair enough, Malik, man. I agree. I got work, bro. So I might try and see if there's little updates on Twitter from time to time. But other than that, yeah, bro, I'm gonna have to kind of set off checking in afterwards and seeing what the madness is, seeing who's crashed, seeing who's the slowest, seeing who had a big engine failure. You know that there's gonna be some sort of madness for sure. And hey, bro, you're in the same boat as me, bro. You're not gonna miss too much, anyways. And I agree, Junior, man. The active aero is a bit mad. Like, I still don't really gather the full concept of it, but it looks crazy. This looks kind of exceptional. You can tell that a lot of thought's gone into that. So,
estimated straight to field is 3.
right in the mid pack with these donuts. Let's see what we can do.
One more time, 1, 2, 3. You had digital or no? No, sir, we don't have.
Hey, outside prepping my drones and probably doing some search and rescue.
Negative.
Interesting.
Not for the race.
Tell me more about that, Malik, man. Is that kind of something you're doing more, like, as a hobby, or is that actual, like, thing you're doing on the side? Hey, appreciate it, Junior. Listen, man, we're gonna need it. We're gonna need it, boy, because, yeah. We just need to get some good laps together, man, and just lock in.
How many Mustangs there are as well? It's crazy.
Get ready to go.
Clean right, please, God.
Yeah, with the anti-aero thing is gonna be interesting, man. Because if that fails, it's dark, fam. But perhaps there's areas where it's designated. But of
We are
course,
gonna roll.
if it fails, then yeah, they're gonna have to bring those guys in straight away. I don't think they want to really take chances with that sort of stuff. Alright, gonna get on the move on soon. Here we go. Don't get died by my tribalists. We're on the outside though, so definitely gonna be people that will try it. Oh, just crashed into that guy. For the race even started.
Why are we stopping, boys?
Let's go.
One on the right side. Go on the right side. Still there at your door. Clear him.
So just be mindful of the number 2, because man was just gonna turn into us like we're not there.
Sebastian, what the fuck are you doing? You push at me!
Yo, my guy is not too happy at the back there. Right, we probably have damage,
Looks like we got a little bit of damage on the back.
of course.
You're getting report, man. Sebastian, what the fuck are you doing?
He's not too happy with Sebastian, not Vettel.
Fuck you, Sebastian. Fuck you.
Jeez.
I'm gonna report you.
He's still going.
Your
That is
drive's open.
crazy. Oh, someone spin.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I was gonna say, but I didn't want to say something insensitive, so I stopped. Wow, the understeer in this thing, and
On your
Jesus.
left. Clear.
Cover the inside, cover the inside.
Right side. All clear, my man.
Yeah, how happened that? I just had no grip. Is it the damage, or is it the gravel that was in the circuit? Car just would not turn. See if we can get the BMW back.
Must have been the gravel. It's much better this time. Well, BMW's gonna go for it.
Haydi.
He blocked us on the inside there. Gotta be super careful with those chicanes as well. You can't go too gun-ho with them. Can't lie, I'm gonna send it. Oh, he survived. Porsche's quite strong on its brakes.
P5 is the fastest car on the racetrack. 31.5, gain 9. There you go, buddy. That was a good lap.
I think I got a break earlier there, man. So much understeer.
P1 is the fastest car on the racetrack. 31.112. A great fast lap, man. Keep it up.
Yeah, decent so far, Blizz, man. But obviously, we've got the damage on lap 1. And then lost 2 positions with that mistake as well on lap 2. So, not ideal, but I'm going to try and just keep this Porsche under some pressure. Guy behind us isn't too slow either, so don't want to give away any more freebies.
That's good. Keep going like that, my man. Nice. Fastest car on the track. 30.685. Left side. Still there. Clear. Left side. Still on your left. Clear him. Clear. Smooth, brother. Get that rhythm in. The interval is 1.2.
That's the problem when you got a slower car ahead of you as well. You start getting backed up into traffic.
Take a deep breath, bud. I know. Real frustrating up there.
The engineer read my mind. More than just a bit frustrating. Very frustrating.
That's good. Just keep going like that, my man. Nice and smooth. Left side. You're clear.
Just putting our nose there, making sure he knows we're gonna go for it. If he leaves the door open. I'd exit there. This guy, he's done so well to defend though. I was hanging on for dear life to that P14.
Left side, clear. In front of you. Fast guys are running 31.224.
Just what we were looking for. Just what we were looking for. Perfect. Fucking hell. Where is the turning with this car?
Left side. Still there. Still there. Clear. Right side. Still there. Clear.
Oh, crash behind us.
White flag. Gonna pin about 5. Watch the car.
God damn. That was super sweaty.
Checker flag.
Super sweaty, man. But that Porsche was doing a really good job, to be fair, holding us up. Then the second he made a mistake, I made a mistake. God damn it. We'll watch the first lap. Yeah, that McLaren wouldn't have had enough time to react, to be fair, but yeah, unfortunate. The camber looks trippy. Yeah, blag, it's not easy, man. It's not easy, and with the cold tires as well, you just lift slightly and it upsets the aerodynamics of the car. Just, yeah, maybe we're a bit too much on the grass as well, to be fair here. It's a skill issue. Actually, nah, we're on the curb. Just. But yeah, cold tires, that's a no-no. And then yeah, had to do the entire race with a little bit of damage. But then what happened to us here as well? There was like a bit where I don't know if I went on some gravel or... Did I go on gravel here? Where did I brake first level? I broke a bit too late, to be fair. Yeah, it's just never gonna grip up in a month of Sundays. And then to make it worse, you got all this gravel on the circuit from where someone's been off. And then you're in understeer city. Reasonable recovery, but yeah, man. We've got to get a decent result, man. What's going on with us today? I think I'm going to turn down the force feedback as well, because again, steering is heavy. I like it for a lap or two, but then, yeah, man, it's like I'm in the gym. So we're going to close this down. See what we've got for that. Jeez, we're barely 3.9k. We lost like 100k and 100 points in one sitting. It's crazy. We're gonna do one more though. When's that? I think in 20 minutes time. Okay, let's register for it. We'll take the Mustang. We'll do a couple of laps and then we'll watch a YouTube video or something as well. So in the meantime. not the end of the stream just yet, guys. Don't worry about that. Me and my sausage fingers hitting the wrong button, but hopefully it's on the right setting now. Yep, lovely. You smell someone outside doing a barbecue as well, man. Who's doing barbecue in January, fam? It's crazy, these Turkish guys. Right, let me see if we can find a funny video to watch. I think this is going to be the last race for just now. Well, it might come on a bit later. Yeah, I don't think we'll watch this one. Cool. So we'll have that in the background. And how far is the game? Oh, it's still waiting for us to join. Okay. You know what? Let's have a bit of a break now. And then we can come back in a second. So I need to go on to live scene. And yup. Race lap overlay is perfect. Here we go. Right, let's watch some more Daytona madness.
Why would he do that?
Der ist durch die Boxengasse gefahren, also repariert durch die Boxengasse gefahren, ne? Fährt jetzt auf die Boxengasse raus und jetzt trifft ihn da. Pass auf, jetzt. Ist das mies, ey.
No way, man got taken out in the pits, you know. That's dark. Wait, that's a bit much. Sorry, iRacing trying to interrupt in the rain. Oh, good avoidance. Because that guy wasn't holding his brakes. Jesus Christ. Good avoidance from the LMP2 to read all of that. Yo, Lucas, how's it going, broski? Man, not so bad. It's going good, man. Having a bit of a rough time today, though. We're not making any gains. Straight losses. Last 2 races. Trying to have some fun, man. How are you doing? How's your weekend been so far? And you looking forward to the Daytona 24 later today? Oh. Okay, that wasn't as hard as I went into the wall. But that wing slightly bent. I like this guy's overlays though. They're pretty cool. Jeez, that's a look up, my guy. No. Oh no. Ruined the LMP2's race. That's another curb.
Oh shit.
Oh, you intentionally wrecked him. Jesus Christ. Oh. It's like Valtteri Bottas at Hungary, bowling. My worst enemy. He took it the right way though, but then went into the back of the BMW. Oh! Hopefully that GT3 doesn't look too badly affected. Something is going to tell me that a car is going to merge into the pit lane blend line and they're going to get taken out. That's my gut theory. Yeah. LMP2 just doesn't see him coming out the pits, which is pretty poor. Everything's good. Excited to watch Daytona 24. Bro, same here, man. I need to buy some snacks, bro, because I'm looking forward to it as well. Oh, that's a big lock up. Nice recovery. It kind of looks like Kimi Antonelli as well, with the glasses and the hat.
Oh god, don't do it.
Yeah, he's gonna send it.
No!
Oh no!
What is he doing?
Oh, good recovery.
Oh, you have to
yeah. Perfect. Ah, that's gonna be a meatball for them. Over to German sim racing. Oh, probably outlap tires. Ah, that's not too bad. At least he didn't lose a wing. Bro, where are you going? Where's this guy going? Can you do this? No way. There's gonna be a wall there, isn't there? What?
Thanks, man.
Wow. Okay. Didn't know that was a thing. Probably got like a 10-minute penalty for that, but still. Oh no, that's too much curb, my guy. Pain. He's going for it. Where's the drama here? That just looked like a very good move. Oh jeez. Jeez! Just got out of the way. Jeez. Oh, good save. Wow. Constantine's a Jedi, fam. That was a good catch. Oh, watch. The rejoin, he's in the come now. Ah, not too bad. Could still avoided that though. Good save, to be fair. Left. Gucci. Jeez, this guy's been through it. He's doing really well though. Yeah, that's always been a thing, Malik, man. You can always go and check other people's onboards as well in iRacing. But what this channel is like a compilation channel, so people upload all their crashes, all their kind of memes, and yeah, they just get uploaded to YouTube, man. I might have to start doing this with this sort of stuff. Happens to us. Oh, he's locking up. He's got no brakes. The hell? Why they got cone on their head? I've always been like intrigued by these channels where you don't see the person, it's like an animated version of them. Oh, good avoidance.
Holy fuck.
Very good avoidance. Oh, he's going for the send.
Is it this Mercedes?
Okay, nice.
You have no brain. Oh, I wished I had. He's gonna die, Bummy. Yeah.
Yeah, but you left him no space either, to be fair.
Oh,
Oh, careful. Clearly some history between those two. Oh, bus stop. Oh, man. Oh, man. And that's top split as well, you know. Nice little jump over the chicane. I talked too soon. Well, at least it wasn't just me that was murdered by the chicane. But yeah, he is crabbing. Nah, Aston Martin shouldn't have made that move, to be fair.
Meen je dit serieus? Meen je dit echt serieus, maat?
Jesus, guys, contrast is really high. Hey! Poof!
Back out, let him through. Nice. He's gonna crash. Oh! Oh, mate, he's just an innocent civilian in all of this. That's pain. Hey, someone in a Cadillac. It's a rare sight. Mate, you're kind of cooked. You're kind of cooked. Go, 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 go. Oh, the Porsche behind got squeezed. Hey, yo. Oh, he's taking the Lambo with him. You know, we're really lucky to not get rain in our split, you know? Surprised how much curb you could take there as well with the wet. I need to do this race in a chicken suit. Can't lie. Might be an idea for the future, Malik, man. To be fair. It's the way we just get killed like chickens, you might as well dress like one. Alright, so they're P2. Not doing too badly. Oh, that's a wide line. Oh, they did so well. Oof. Really good job to slow the car down. They're gonna have damage though. That send was never on, my guy. Can't lie. Jeez. I think I drove right into you there. Murder. I thought that was real. So still image. I got knocked out from. We'll watch about 2 more and then we'll go on circuit. Try and get ourselves race ready.
Alright.
God damn. I think he's gonna get rage punted in the next corner, can't lie. Yeah, damn chaos everywhere, you know. Jesus. Wee.
Following that field of vehicles to where you let that car finish second place. Jesus Christ.
That's late. Gas.
I saw them going on.
Oh, this game's gonna crash. Oh no. Nah, the game did him dirty. Wait, how many hours were they into the race? Bro, they had an out. Wait. I just want to check something. This is at the beginning of it had to be the end, right? Bro, they had an hour, 9 minutes and 55 seconds to go. They were P2. And this happened. The game just disconnected. That is mad. Nah, that's actually painful. I mean, I think the 3rd or 4th place car was like 12 laps down. So probably they won't lose that many positions, but that's mad. It's actually crazy. Right, let's go back to iRacing and see if we can have a better race, man. Lucas is here now, so hopefully he's going to be a good luck charm because we need a bit of performance, fam. Right, force feedback in this Mustang's a bit high for me right now, so I'm going to do a couple of laps, get that set up. I know, Black, it's crazy. That's actually proper deep. Because like half of the clips for that guy as well, and he avoided all the incidents just for his
Really smart move.
game to disconnect. Now you see, this is why I need the steering kind of heavy, because with the cold tires, the steering is hella light.
What happened?
I won that P1. Lucas, there's more chance of an LMP2 car winning Daytona outright today than there is of me getting P1, bro. Like, still have the pace. The force feedback feels weird now that I've moved my seating position a bit. Haven't had a decent week on iRacing this week, but obviously having fun streaming with you guys, most importantly. This stair, it's crazy. Let's see if these new settings are gonna help. So it's reduced the heaviness of the steering wheel by 2 clicks. I don't really like that. I like a heavy steering wheel so I can feel the front end of the car. But we'll work with this. Understeer city. At least the chicane's a bit easier. The whole like hand is not bouncing off the steering wheel. It's just these corners, I don't feel the front end of the car as much. Okay, it's I'm point proven. Still on the steering, but it's something. Got understeer there too. Understeer city. Good.
Fastest lap you've run yet.
Race server in 1 minute time. Good exit there. Bit too ambitious with the curb there that time. Nice. Really have to hug the inside of that corner.
Good lap.
Right. Time to register for the real deal. Just jump over. Give the wrists a bit of a twirl. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Let's have a quick look on Twitter. Oh my god. I've got a Raffaello Marcello fan that yeah, it's a bit he's a bit depressed because the BMW hypercar is not so competitive this year at IMSA for the Daytona 24, so unlikely we'll see Lello in the top 5. But I mean, it's the Daytona 24. A lot can happen. Right, how are we car number 6 when our iRating truck? That's mad. Wait, this is just a warm up? Yeah, it's a warm up, like. So now we'll go into the thing. So with iRacing, every time you finish a race, you then have to register for the next one. So when you do that, it puts you into a practice session, and then when the cutoff period for the time slot ends, it will then divide everybody into like their own groups depending on what iRating they are, which is basically their skill level. So yeah, it will do that, and then it will put you in the official server. So now we're in the official race. So we've got a 3-minute practice, 8-minute qualifying, but you only get set 2 laps, and then a 20-minute race for this format. But yeah, man, I just want one decent result today, fam. That's all I need, but can't seem to put it together, man. We keep finishing outside the top 10, which yeah, we need to be finishing in the top 10 to really push on with our iRacing career on the road side of things. We've got 54 seconds until qualifying. I'm just going to stretch a little bit, get ourselves nice and prepared for the demolition down the road. But yeah, it's looking interesting. We've got 6.9k, 5.1, 5k. Basically, it's rated us as the 6th best driver in this lobby. So if we don't finish in the top 8, we will probably lose quite a significant amount of rating points, and that's how iRacing basically works. But yeah, a lot of people kind of get into that thing once they hit a certain level where they just want to stay there, they don't want to lose points. And I was like that as well, to be fair, kind of scared of coming online and then getting taken out. But you just gotta do races, man. If you lose iRating, you lose iRating. If you gain, you gain. You know, it swings and roundabouts. So yeah, you can't be afraid to do races, or else you'll pay £33 a month, or £33 for 3 months membership, and you won't do any races, as that Aston Martin is a Spinaroonie, which is not as good as a Blaggeroonie. Right, we've got 4 seconds until we can jump into qualifying. Already looking forward to the horrendous understeer that this car generates. Pit limit on. Pit limit off. Not so bad. even though I'm really driving under the limit. I think this setting might work for me. It's nice.
Green, green, green. One more. Check your flag, man.
Alright, P5. Not bad. We're gonna drop though, but finally a decent combination, fam. And we know we can go quicker because we did a 31.6 earlier on. But we'll take it. If I can get that, I'll take it. I won't be too disappointed. But there's still a couple of people that need to do their laps anyway, so yeah. And the guy that torpedoes us into turn 1, he's in this session as well. Yeah, yeah, it might be interesting. Turn 1. Stay tuned, guys. You don't want to miss this one. You don't want to miss this. In fact, let's do a thing we don't usually do. Let's stalk some people. Scumboard with this terrorist. Let's do our terrorist observations. Iggy Smith though with an absolute banger, 31-0, showing that the Aston Martin can be quick. Thank you so much, Black Man. Appreciate it, bro. Trying to be here with the top dogs, but it's not easy. This is Bozo gonna qualify. Ooh, he's gonna be behind us. That's not good. We've got a terrorist right next to us, guys. We need to watch out. Definitely gonna be watching out for Marcy Kizzle, because we know that man has a dive bombing fetish. And I think that guy that was whining with a really high pitched voice as well, I think he's behind too. So there's a recipe for this to go wrong, but we'll just try and make sure we get it right. That's all we can do. So we've got a minute left. What I wish iRacing would introduce is like a feature where there's nobody on circuit. Okay, this guy still hasn't set a lap, so fair enough. But if everybody still hasn't finished, or if everyone's finished, they should just end the session early rather than having to wait 46 seconds. So Darius, he's not going to get to complete this lap anyways, and that might be enough track. Gregory, which was a thorn in our side, is qualified ahead of us. Yeah, Malik. He's qualified just behind us, bro. He's in P12, and the terrorist, he's next to him. So we've got the recipe for chaos here, fam. The dive bomber is right behind us.
Right side on the restart.
So let's see how this goes.
The estimated strength of field is 3,366. Sticker guys, we got a ball buster here in our pits today, so let's just make sure we're on our game. Closed right now.
Try and stretch. Yo, Crick Zonus, late to the party, bro. What's going on? Only joking, man. How you doing, bro? How was the birthday? You looking forward to the Daytona 24 in a couple of hours' time? This is the last race before I think we've been on for 2 hours now. So. Yeah, man. How you doing, bro? Oh, is the car missing? Nope, he's there. I think people try and go on the grid at the last minute, but it doesn't make any difference, the tire temperature, if that's what they're doing. Thank you so much as well, Lucas. My guy Malik's laughing, you know, bro. Don't laugh, fam. I got a terrorist and a high-pitched guy behind me, fam. It's the worst combo. And a Dutchie on my left-hand side.
We're rolling.
Guys know the reference. Bro, at least weave in the space you've got ahead, my guy.
Behind 11.
God damn. I'm glad to hear I'm glad to hear you had a good birthday, Crex, man. It's always a nice
Do it, Earl.
way to celebrate, a nice way to enjoy.
Lining up behind the number.
Alright, bro, send us some
Lining up behind
birthday
the number.
luck. We're gonna need it.
Cross my green flag. On your left. In and out. Still nothing open. One. All clear. Right side. Too wide. Right side. Only
Lovely!
one. Clear, clear.
Freebies.
Look at her there, big girl. Nothing, nothing.
Nice, no damage either. Let's push. Bit of a natural selection.
Get a
Oh.
little rough up there in front of you.
Oh, more freebies.
In front of you, in front of you, in front of you.
I'll take it. That understeer is crazy. Oh my god. Ooh-wee. Please don't understeer this time. Good car. Nice. And I think Malik's friend is disconnected. That was the guy with a really high pitched voice earlier. Bro, I have no idea, man. We're gonna have to watch the whole thing, because it's two sets of deaths, one of which we were kind of involved in, and also the terrorist I can see is disconnected as well. It's always the usual suspects, but thankfully we're still in the race. It's probably just me, but it looks like we're gaining a bit on the car ahead too.
the fastest car on the racetrack. 31.183. Great lap that last lap.
Just trying to see if we can get into the high 31s. That's what Martin ahead seems to be doing. Lost a bit of time in that corner. Went wide there.
P2 is the fastest car on the racetrack.
I think it's going to be a 31 though.
1.119. Not bad, man, not bad.
Oh, very low. 32. See if we can find a couple more attempts. It's a bit deep. Just made it.
P3 is the fastest car on the track. 30.821. Good, man, that's what you've been searching for.
So we can nail the chicane better. I think we're braking a bit too late for it. To brake a bit earlier. Thank you, Blag. Trying to be consistent, bro. We're quick enough to pull away from the guys behind, but not quick enough to catch the cars ahead. So, it's an odd paradigm to be in. But it's something. We're in the top 10. No pressure behind, so it was a good thing. We just need to nail that chicane.
So you know, fast guys are running 30.8.
Yeah, damn no.
P3 is the fastest
Running
car on the track.
ridiculous times ahead.
30.581.
Nice little exit in turn 1. Bit deep there. Does look like Martin's starting to put pressure on Kevin though, so might transpire something interesting soon. Using the camber, good exit. Halfway to go.
Good, regroup, you'll get 'em.
Much better. Sometimes it's slow in, fast out. Can we get into the 31s? See, we've got to nail this corner coming up. Yeah, that's a good corner. Yeah, I think it's going to be a 31.
Hey, that last lap was good.
Thank you, Mr. Engineer. Gained another 10th there too. Can we nail the chicane that time? What's the understeer? Oh, that hooked up so nicely. Another 3 attempts on this lap.
Really good lap right there. It's really good. I don't know what you did, but keep doing that.
Five more laps to go after this one. The only place we can improve is the chicane coming up. Ooh. Needed to cut the first one a bit more to open up the second one. Go away with it though. Wanted to throw me outside the groove there. Like 4 more laps to go. Man, how's that enough track? Back end of the car there was a bit flaky. Woo. On the limit. You got these like purple lights that come up on the dashboard when you're about to lock up, and it's always very clutch. I think it's locking up or ABS. Just trying to give you a little indication about. Someone's gone off.
Fast guys will run 31.157.
Not even touching that. 2 more laps to go. We can do this.
Moving, moving.
Oh, freebie.
Easy grass in front of you.
We'll take it. I knew there had to be some drama somewhere in this race other than the start in itself. Yeah, Black, that's the thing. It's always one or the other. As soon as we get our pace nailed on, so does everyone else, unfortunately. But yeah, man, this car feels good. Got 1 more lap to go. P8 at Oulton Park, so matches the result we got on Tuesday, I think. Alright, white flag, here we go.
get him, man. We're going to be pinning you here in about 5.
Ooh, push too hard there, rear end. It's about to come over on me. Good thing we read it in time. Just looking nice and easy now to the finishing line. Nothing else we can really gain from this race. And we'll take it, P8. Not bad.
Keep going, keep going. Your eyes open.
Yes. Take this into the circuit before we get
Check
punted.
it this time.
Oh. Ah, man. Let's just take a look at the first lap. Yo, man like Migsy, fam. Tuning into the stream 3 hours late, bro. What's going on, fam? I hope you're keeping well, man. How's it going? What have you made of the new Ferrari launch as well, fam? What do you think of this year's car? We're gonna go with my car and we're gonna look at lap 1. Because there's a bit of drama. When is there not drama? Long week at work, bro. I hear you, bro. I hear you. It's been a bit mad generally for January, fam. Yeah, fam. This Mustang, you just... Let's go on board with him, because, yeah, to be fair, we could have left him a bit more room, to be honest. So, I guess it's not all on him, but then he kind of bounces us across to this BMW. So we're in a bit of a sandwich. I can already see that there's going to be some carnage here. So I think I'll just bail out quite early on the brakes here. I can already see I'm just dabbing the brakes. I want to get sandwiched between these two guys. Oh dear. And then the Mustang just chokes anyways on his own accord. BMW gets caught up trying to rush behind. And we just slide through in the middle. Lovely stuff. Oh, there was another fatality. Fatality. It was our guy Gregoire. Welcome to man like Gregoire from Kazakhstan, fam. Borat country, fam. What's happening here? Yeah, before it even happened, I was going to say the McLaren's quite notorious on cold tires. So I wanted to know if he just spun the rears, and that's exactly what happened. So spins the rears, does well to save it. Yeah, he'd be kicking himself, lost one. How many positions did he lose? God damn, hold on. 1, 2. We're gonna pop up soon. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ouch. But then he finished behind us, so let's stay on board with him and see what happened. Because gain some of the positions back at least. So he intimidates this guy with a fair move. Porsche just completely missed the apex of the corner. So that's fair. He's catching up to these guys as well. That's the thing with the McLaren. Once the tires heat up, it's quite quick. That's when the tires heat up. Getting to go for the BMW. The understeery boat. Just gonna park it in the middle. iRacing's gonna send it down the inside anyways. Ooh! I mean, you can't really blame that on him, to be fair. This Mustang just comes flying in, bruv. Yeah, he was pushing too hard in this corner. Has a bit of a wiggle. Yeah, and then he's cooked. So BMW murdered. Let's go back on board with Gregoire. Give me a second, Migsy, as well. I can see your comment about the livery, bro. We'll discuss that. Give me 2 secs. Just want to see how he gets past these guys. He is quick though, fairly quick driver, very consistent as well. Where's
Where's it gonna be? Being patient. I think the move's coming into the next turn. This turn here. Nah, too far back. Oh, that BMW still causing mayhem for people. Tries around the outside. Fairly nice little clean train here. Oh, Mustang's going for it. What a send from the Mustang. Good move though. Right, and how does he get the Mustang? I reckon the Mustang's going to make a mistake somewhere. Oh! Left the door open. Left the door open. You don't need to ask the McLaren twice. That man's gone. Right, save the replay. And jump out of this, and we will look at the results for this one. So we gained 14 iRating. Okay, not bad, not bad. Lost our 4K, but we'll get it back. And safety rating, yeah, it's just off tracks and first lap incidents are kind of a thorn in our side. But with it being Oulton Park, it's to be expected. Top split, as per usual. Now that we're in 4K territory, every race we're going to do is going to be in the first split, the highest division. There were 10 splits. We were in the highest of them all. Yeah, let's read some comments. So, Blag with the clapping emoji. Thank you, bro. Junior said, good race. Thank you so much, bro. I did try, but P8 will take it in the end. Not too bad. These guys was quicker than us, though, to be fair. And man like Migsy had only 2 hours of sleep yesterday and did a fucking hell, bro. Why are you killing yourself, my guy? Jesus, that's insane, bro. Hopefully you're taking a nice rest this weekend. I can't remember if you work or not on the weekends. I'm assuming not, but yeah, hopefully you get a bit of a break, bro. You deserve it. He says, I really like the Ferrari livery. Don't get why people don't. You know what? White on any livery can be a bit interesting when it's not the predominant color. And yeah, it's like, it kind of reminds me of the 2016 Sebastian Vettel livery. You know, when the car had like a little thumb nose at the top to circumvent the little ugly nose regulations that other teams seem to circumvent. But it's not a bad livery, not a bad one at all. But to be fair, the other liveries as well, they're so like colorful and so eye-catching. Yeah, it's tricky, you know, but not a bad livery. I wouldn't say this year's Ferrari livery is a bad one. It's just not top tier, I would say either. But yeah, he says it's good to see cars with a bit of rake. Yeah, it's interesting, man, to see rake back as well. So no more ground effects and all that bollocks, bruv. Drivers complaining that they can't even race because of the pain and the crashy ride quality. So we can go back to actual racing. And yeah, we mentioned it earlier in the stream as well, man, to see the first introduction and the first practical use of the active aero with Lewis in that kind of run around the Maranello circuit was really cool. So also from a sim racing point of view, I'm interested to see how that will work in the sim. Is it something the driver will manually control? Is it something that's just does it automatically? I'm thoroughly intrigued, bro. So we'll see as time goes by, as we learn more about this generation of cars. And are people forgetting that the 2004 had, yeah, true, but still from memory, I think the F1 2004 still was a predominantly red car, man. And it was the right shade of red. It was like a glossy day glow red that in some pictures would look a bit orange. And just the aura, like, I think they had lost TikTok, but they had Vodafone, they had the right sponsors, the right shape of car, and then obviously this it's synonymous with its success. But yeah, man, like a little bit white is not too bad, but when it's on like the fin, I think the best Ferrari livery I've loved in the recent years
It's been the 2022 one, the one with the matte red, where it was like red with the satin black, the kind of Charles Leclerc car as we'll call it, since he was the one putting pressure on Max Verstappen with the DRS chicken and all the other things. Beginning of that season, I really like that livery. The big problem is the back, bro. I don't even know how it works, to be honest, man. I know that they've revamped the hybrid system, but there's all this stuff about Mercedes having an illegal engine and a compressor and all this stuff. So yeah, just, bro, I'll make sense of it when the cars are actually racing, bro. For now, it's mad. But the race podcast is usually a good source of information, bro. So I'll check them out because I haven't listened to them in a minute, but I love their they do a segment called Bring Back V10s. That's like my favorite show that they do, man. They're talking about like that kind of golden era of the V10s, and oh man, it's amazing. But yeah, the 22 Ferrari was lit, man. It's just it was just kind of the strategy side which lacked the sharpness maybe it required, but that's a story entirely for another day, bro. But yeah, Black said the Ferrari livery in 1992. That car was bad. Let me take a look, bro. It's 3 years before I was born, my guy. So you're gonna have to bear with me. But I'm gonna assume it was a glossy livery with either Alan Prost or Nigel Mansell behind the wheel. One of those guys. Let's take a look. 1992 Ferrari F1. Yeah, these are nice cars as well, man. And it's that Elaine the Pain. Is that Alan Prost behind there? Super cool, man. And the livery was a bit more like not a burgundy red, but kind of like a darker hue of red as well. Nice little combination of like livery or sponsors as well, but not too over the top. I like these cars, man. They just look nice, short, nice proportions. It looks like a proper race car as well, man. Not like the slugs we've had over the last couple of years. Who's this? Is that Gerhard Berger? Must be. Let's take a look. Yeah, it's Gerhard. Of course. Was this the year, Black, where Gerhard had that massive crash at Imola, the one where he caught on fire? Was it that year? Yeah, no, these cars look amazing, man. Look dope. The only thing that annoys me with Ferrari is that they don't license many model car companies to think, oh, was it John Lacey maybe? Oh, good old Jean Lacey. Goat, man. You need missiles, man. Oh gosh. Mixie is saying they were talking about some drivers may use battery early in the race and may become sick. So what? When you deploy the battery, is that it? Like, is there like a tank and you only have so much of that battery throughout the entire race? So it's not gonna be like the hybrid system recovering the energy. You just use it lap on lap. Man, that's crazy, man. I need to do a bit more digging as well. But just with how poor F1's been the last couple of years, man, I've been giving it a subtle kind of thing for, you know, the likes of Daytona and other sports car series, man. But yeah, check the 2004, bro. We will. Let's check this link where it's put in. Can I click on this? Yeah, bro, that is a very subtle white though. You know what? It's the Marlboro. It's the Marlboro, bro. If it was just red and white and it didn't have the Marlboro there, I don't think it would have that energy. But yeah, the front wing's white as well, to be fair. But again, just look how simplified the front wings were back then as well, man. And then my guy Michael chilling there as well. Man, I have to get F1 2004 for the model car collection at some point too. But car is sick, man. Shame about the groove tires as well when they were trying to slow the cars down. The car was just sick. And I can just hear that V10 screaming in my head as well, fam. But yeah, no, this car was dope, fam. And you see what I mean as well, but in certain lights it kind of films like slightly, like a tiny bit orange, like a day glow kind of like red.
of course, my boy Michael. He's got a huge samurai sword here. Thank God he doesn't live in North London. Hey, who's this? Is that Luca Badoa? Who's testing this car with that helmet? Because I don't recognize the yellow. That's super dope. Super, super, super dope, man. It would be cool to see at F1 2004 in real life. It's awesome. And then my guy Russ Braun. You know, the GOAT fam. Who's Adrian Newey, bruv? It's about Russ Braun. And even just like the diffuser as well. Yeah, sick, man. It's sick. They don't make cars like that again, bro. It's crazy. Is it Rubens? Did Rubens have a helmet like that, bruv? So Rubens had like, it's similar to kind of Michael, like the white helmet, fam. This is definitely Mick. You can tell because they absolutely castrated the Marlboro sponsorships from the car and it's on Pirellis. Yeah, I was like, who's that, fam? I was like, who's that? And then someone's done a recreation in a set of Corsa, so you've got Seb and Michael in the sim. It's pretty cool, man. Malik, man, allow me, man. That's what we say. Is it not Marlboro? Or Marlboro? How do you, bro? I've only ever smoked it once and it was horrible. Yeah, fam. Ah, oh, man, that is sick. Just imagine having an F1 2004 just parked on the drive. Yeah, man. Ah, wonderful, man. You know, if my arms weren't tired, I'd just jump in a set of Corsa right now and run laps. But yeah, man, it's amazing. It just brings me back to those days, bro. Yeah, who's? Wait, no, that's a completely different guy, and you can tell because again they removed the. That's probably on some sort of test day. But yeah, yeah, they had similar helmets, but that's why Schumacher went to red. Yeah, makes sense. Yo, man, like Timothy, what's going on, broski, man? You good? We're just here having a bit of a reminiscent period, man. We're talking about the new Ferrari car, and yeah, just basically the livery, just whether or not we're on board with the livery this year or not, and comparing it to some of the old school Ferrari liveries. Yeah, you can. Oh man, this car, and you can just see the BAR Honda in the background as well. It's probably Jensen or is it Villeneuve? Back in those days, the BAR Honda days. But yeah, man, Timothy, how did your Daytona go, bro? You saw how my one went, but how was yours, bro? Bro, just man, I've always like, what is this thing here? Is it like a barge board or like what? I've always been interested in what this like little duct was here as well, because the exhaust I would assume was from the rear, right? So I've always been thinking as to what this like aero device or fairing does. But yeah, man, like you just, and I think there was like a special like F1 2004 with the black nose. Was that 2005 maybe? F1 Ferrari F1. I think it was to commemorate like the 9/11 thing. So is it with the black nose? Oh, that was in 2001. Okay, yeah, would make sense. Yeah, man, those cars look glorious. Those cars just look, and look how simple they were as well. None of this kind of like bullshit, bro. It's just one clean fluid thing. That looks crazy. Yeah, bro. Mixie's old school, you know. Mixie knows the thing. Yeah, the F1. Yeah, this is it, bro. It's like a model version of it as well, and it had like little black nose too. Yeah, man, it's dope. Super dope. What we got here? Yeah, like this year's livery kind of reminds me of this. So you've got a bit more white incorporated into the livery, which is cool. But yeah, like it kind of breaks up the livery a bit. It's a bit Marmite. I can see why people might be a bit offended, but it's not bad. And then yeah, it's just, as soon as I see this livery, it just reminds me of like Sebastian Vettel, fam. That kind of time when he moved over, and like everybody said, oh, he's trying to be like Michael, and Ferrari still had the illegal spicy engine. bro, it's different. It was a different gravy back then, fam. Different gravy back then, fam. Let me read some of these comments as well. Timothy said, I had a flawless race, but my teammates had a little scuff. We finished 15th. Bro, I respect that though, fam. And I think with GT3s as well, it's like 33 or 35 cars max, right? So there's just a lot more cars too. Obviously, I killed us, bro. But we finished P7, but that was out of like 17 cars. So not bad, but obviously I just wish I wouldn't have made that mistake, bro. We would have probably had a podium, which would have been nice, but we're on to Bathurst, bro. But yeah, even the model scale Ferraris just look sick, man. I need to get a couple of them for my collection, but it's just finding, you know, the makers, because Ferrari can be a bit funny with their licensing rights and that. So, oh, this is Super Aguirre. Oh, I remember them. They were like the Honda B team, basically, which in itself was crazy, because then I remember Honda pulling out the sport too. So mad, fam. But yeah, bro, like, it's just like a model replica of, oh, this is 2008. It's 2008? Oh, it's 2007. Okay, so this is the year when Kimi won the championship. Yeah, man, bro, like, that's crazy. Like a little replica Kimi as well. Little Michael with a little hand up as well. You know what, for Hot Wheels, the detail on some of these models is quite nice as well, but I like collecting them in 143. I don't like them too big, I don't like them too small. 143 is about the perfect scale for me. I need Schumacher helmets too. Yeah, bro, the Schumacher helmets are sick as well. You've got the Mercedes generation, then you've got like the kind of later Ferrari era. Then there's the early Ferrari era with the white, the blue, and it's like red as well. Yeah, bro, what a time to be alive, man. It was different gravy back then. Timothy said, I may do Lambo on Bathurst. Bro, you're brave. Lambo at Bathurst. I don't think it's a bad car. I think it's good for rotation, but the thing that always catches me out with a Lambo is its behavior over curbs, bumps, and undulations, which Bathurst has about every single one of those. And even in the force feedback, I had to kind of do some fine tweaking to stop the oscillations in the wheel, because the track is super bumpy and you get this kind of like, on a straight, the wheel would just be like oscillating from left to right, bro. So yeah, man. I was watching the stream when you had this spin into the wall. Hard to, bro. Yeah, that was unsavable, bro. That was unsavable. I just got greedy. I was trying to like keep up on race pace with those other cars that were around us, and just getting a bit greedy with, you know, liberties, bro. Trying to cut a bit more of the curb here, trying to get on the power a bit earlier here. I really was trying to do everything I could to try and keep those guys behind on pace, but in the end, I think when I look back at the results, a lot of cars ended up just a couple of laps down from the leaders anyways. If I had just tried to be consistent rather than going for out and out lap time, I would have probably avoided that incident, bro. So you live and you learn, but yeah, it's mad. That's the first big crash I've had since like 2021, 2022. We did, I think, the Spa 24 in the Merc one year, and it was when the Merc was brand new, the AMG GT3. So everybody was running it because it was the OP car. And I remember just making some bad boy Adrian Newey setup. Like I had just, like, minimal wing, but like running the car super low to the ground. So it was like a rocket in the straights, and then a bit sketchy in the corners. And then yeah, Mike, in typical Mike fashion, didn't qualify the car so well, so we were at the back of the grid, but we had a good recovery. And then when I jumped in the car, I was just trying to push, trying to make up more ground. And then on the outlap, taking Blanchimon, trying to take Blanchimon flat. Rear end of the car in the dirty air of another, slipped. Bro went straight into a wall, my guy. Wrote the car off. And again, with Spa, it's not so bad because it's a 2-minute lap, but still, like, you don't want to be doing that, bro. So I think we had like 20 minutes of damage and it was game over. So more of the story, man. You have to just avoid, as tempting as it gets sometimes, and even for me, like, we've got like obviously the Twitter group, and we're all trolling each other for like not being the quickest guy in the team, or for not setting the fastest lap. But that's what you got to do sometimes, man. It's consistency rather than outright pace, because if you crash, that's it. You can't make back
2, 3, 4, 5 minutes of damage. It's just better to just be slow but consistent. So that's the right approach, bro. And it's something I need to get myself back into as well, rather than people trolling me on the inside internally in the team, Mike. And then you end up making mistakes and you cost the team a result, or you overdrive the car and stuff like that too, man. But yeah, next event, Migsy, it's not too far away. I think we got the Daytona 500 next, which obviously I know some of you guys are not huge NASCAR fans, but for me, I've really started to enjoy doing the Daytona 500. And then we got Bathurst, bro. So those are the next big two. Big up the screen. But yeah, we've got Daytona 500 in 2 weeks' time, 2-3 weeks. February the 11th. And then we've got the Bathurst 12 as well. And then after that, we've got Sebring. But I think Earl's gonna miss it, unfortunately. So we might look for a third driver, or me and Mike might just try and see if we can survive 12 hours ourselves if we can't get a third driver. Road America, meh, I don't really do. And the Nürburgring, that's in May. So we got some in the kind of distant future and some literally next month, bro. So yeah, I've already started doing some testing for Bathurst. There's some cars I like, there's some cars horrible, but all in all, yeah, bro, it's not gonna be too long. Yeah, true, bro. True, bro. It's true. Everyone does make mistakes, bro. I hate when I make mines, because, bro, it's so embarrassing, bro. It's embarrassing. It's so bad. And then with me, I don't have, like, whenever I have a crash, it's not a small one either, bro. It's huge. Kind of like you almost write the car off kind of thing. So, yeah, bro. I don't crash very often, but when I do, it's a howler alert, fam. Speaking of which, we got a soundboard, so I need to sample David saying howler at some point. But yeah, man, that's what happens when you're racing, bro. When you're trying to push on the limit, that's the thing. And bro, yeah, Mike's had quite a few crashes over the years, man. There was a Sebring, there was Nürburgring, there was Spa. I'm sure man's had a crash in the Audi a couple of years ago as well when we were streaming on Twitch. It happens, man. So you're right, but yeah, you just gotta bounce back from it and find the balance. You gotta find pace and find consistency and not crash. And also get lucky, because sometimes you could just be minding your own business and you could get completely destroyed. But Bathurst, like Blag is saying, it's gonna be a madness, because now we've got wet weather. I know last year iRacing were quite mean to a lot of the guys, and in their time splits they put like torrential rain conditions. So yeah, bro. So yeah, I think they're gonna be a bit generous this year with the wet weather and not slapping rain on every single special event. But I anticipate seeing rain at Bathurst at some point, bro. It's Australia, so yeah, there's gonna be a number of splits that get wet weather, and I'm assuming we'll be one of them. So that's another thing that we're gonna have to kind of get on board with as well for practice. And bro, it's not really so much a soundboard, but it's the Stream Deck. So you know with the Stream Deck, you can use it for different things. So for example, I could program it so it puts me on like a web camera instead. And there's other apps as well that you can use, so you can have like a soundboard. But I noticed sometimes it conflicts with iRacing when you've got the soundboard button and you press a certain thing. iRacing can be a bit funny about it. It's why I stopped like streaming on Twitch. I'm playing like music as well, because if you play two audio devices into iRacing, it has a complete meltdown. So that's the only reason why I've spared the button box ever since we got this new PC. But to be fair, I'm gonna have to bring the button box back, fam. So if you guys have any suggestions for sound effects or buttons I should just press, let me know, because I might reprogram it still. But yeah, man, listen, it's been amazing to catch up with you guys, man. Turnout's been really lovely. This Saturday is 8 of you in here, which is lovely, or 7 it seems now that someone's jumped off of Twitch. But hit that apex, bro. We gotta find a few of them, man. I'm gonna sample a couple of Formula 1 ones. I'm gonna sample just a couple of ones from the team, because you know Mike be saying some funny, fucked up shit as well. And I'm just gonna be sampling some just cultural ones as well, bro. You know, like the Jesus or the Let of Mercy, or just EA, the game is broken, EA, like, oh, fuck, like, there's so many ones that we need to do. There's even like the stream isn't so popular, but there's an LMU stream that me and Mike did like way back last summer, and there was a Hungarian guy. You know how the Hungarian brothers are, a bit nonchalant, a bit kind of lacking expression in their voice. And I was chasing this guy in my BMW hybrid V8, and the guy just like, oh no, klaxon. Like, and he just said it with so little emotion in his voice. It's like it was a formidity that we're gonna get him. Hey, emotional damage. Yep. We need emotional damage on the soundboard. Let me make a list. Fam. I hope we don't get copyrighted for some of them, because you know how FIA are about some of these things. But let me soundboard effects. We need emotional damage. We need I am stupid. That's a good one. Is there any kind of funny ones that Lewis says? Hammer time, maybe. Let me know, guys. I'm gonna think about it too, but I'm gonna make a little list on my phone as well. You guys probably can't see because of the brightness, but we'll make a list of like soundboard effects. So maybe one stream would sit on here and just download a pack of them, and then we'll have them as a thing. Hammer time, add that as well. Even though we haven't really had like a thing at Ferrari, man. I know that because of Adami, the kind of radio communications were not so much radio communicating, but it'd be cool if Lewis had some signature Ferrari ones as well, man. I'd love to see either him speak Italian or say something, but in his Lewis way of saying it as well. So, be dope. Right, guys, I am gonna go and hop off and have a nice jerk chicken and fried dumpling. I've got some food to nyam, but yeah, depending on how I feel, I might be back a bit later today to do a bit of streaming, something different though. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, man, guys, enjoy your weekend. Big shout out to everybody: Migsy, F1 Blag, Timothy, Malik, my guy Junior. Who else has been in here as well? Lucas, Bliss, all the top goats, man. You guys are amazing, tuning in every week, showing support. Next week I think it's going to be a bit dry on iRacing. There's not too many great combos, so probably we'll do a bit of F1 content as well. We did the first GOAT Mode Championship, so check that out on YouTube if you guys want to check out GOAT Mode. First episode's out now, so check that out. And get that one that's radio silence, bro. It's Lewis talking to the engineer and Adami just ignoring him for his whole entire life existence. 100%. Anyways, take it easy, guys. From your boy AMG Dens. Enjoy the credits, and yeah, I'll be back soon enough. Catch you guys soon. Peace. And enjoy it. Thank you so much, Junior, man. Listen, I'm gonna go and order some Ben & Jerry's. I'm gonna go and get some popcorn. I'm gonna eat good, fam, man. Just gonna chill out and enjoy it. So I hope you guys do too. And I'll catch you guys very soon. Peace.